Gaming myths are modern folklore, stories born from bugs, rumors, and imagination. Every gamer has heard of at least one of these stories. From the entity in Minecraft that would haunt players, from the game that can only be played once, to one of the biggest games of all time going offline for good. Let's get into some gaming myths that we believe, and hey, maybe we still do. Okay, so one of the most popular, if not the most popular, gaming myth is Minecraft's Herobrine. In 2010, players posted screenshots online of a creepy figure watching them from beyond the fog. White eyes, no pupils, no explanation. The community named him Herobrine. The myth went that he was a ghost of Notch's dead brother. But spoiler alert, he never had a dead brother. So Herobrine would haunt players' worlds. This hoax got so popular that Mojang addressed/joked about it in their patch notes, stating, "Remove the Herobrine." Till this day, players still claim he lurks in their worlds. In 1992, the OG Mortal Kombat arcade game had a hidden developer error report menu. If some sort of glitch occurred, the game would list Ermax 1. The line was short for Arrow Macro, which was a debugging term used by developers. But speculation ran wild, and players saw the word Ermac next to Reptile, and they would theorize Ermac was a secret fighter, and maybe even a red ninja. Fans swore they fought him, and some of them even claimed they unlocked him with special button combos. But none of these claims were true. Finally, in 2004, for the game Mortal Kombat Deception, Ermac became a real character. Killswitch was a game released in 1989, made by a company called Carvina Corporation. There was about 5,000 copies made, and the plot followed either a girl named Portal or a demon named Ghast. Depending which character you choose to play as, the objective was to escape a haunted mine. Once you complete the game and or died in it, the game would delete from your hard drive forever, and you can never play it again. Oh, but guess what? This game never existed. The myth around this game has led to many creepypastas, and supposedly a physical copy was sold at an auction for $733,000, but there's no evidence to support this. Nowadays you'll find fan-made games of Killswitch, but none of these are the haunted original. Is it because it never existed, or was it already deleted? This one is another iconic myth that you guys should have heard of by now, but if not, I got you. In the OG Pokemon Red and Blue, there were only 150 Pokemon you could capture in-game, but fans were left wondering, how would you be able to capture Pokemon 151, which was Mew? So rumors began to spread on how one could catch Mew. In Vermilion City, there was a truck that supposedly had a Mew underneath. Players claimed that if you used the move Strength, you could move the truck and review Mew. None of this was true. Yes, there was a truck there, but using Strength did nothing to it. But did that mean that Mew was really unattainable? Well, there was the trainer fly glitch that you could use to trigger a Mew battle and capture him at level 7. So ultimately Mew was in the files, but the only official way to get him was through events Nintendo would host to give out Mew legitimately. This myth inspired many myths in the future Pokemon games that involved Pokemon like Celebi, Deoxys, Shaman, etc. The Madden curse involves the popular Madden NFL games and their cover athletes. Players who make the cover of Madden tend to suffer a curse the following season, whether it's decline in performance, a terrible injury, or worse. This superstition began in the late 90s when the series switched to having athletes rather than John Madden on the cover. The first case was Garrison Hurst in Madden 99. He broke his ankle after appearing on the cover and missed 2 seasons. Ever since then, many talented players have suffered from this curse, from Michael Vick breaking his leg before the season, to Gronk missing the playoffs due to a back injury, Antonio Brown getting cut from teams. The list goes on. But luckily, there have been instances where players have broken the so-called curse. Calvin Johnson broke the single-season receiving yards record after being on the cover of Madden 13. Mahomes won the Super Bowl after Madden 20. So is this really a curse? Or is it fans noticing bad luck when it happens in order to amplify the myth. In the 90s, players claimed you could activate a cheat code that would make Lara Croft appear nude in the game. When the OG Tomb Raider came out, players were fascinated with Lara Croft's 3D model. It was revolutionary for video game graphics at the time. Early gaming websites and magazines added to this hoax by claiming there was ways to unlock the cheat. Developers confirmed no official cheat code was ever existed. It got to the point that in 1998, a fan-made mod called Nude Raider was released online. Eldos, the company behind Tomb Raider, took legal action and threatened lawsuits against sites hosting this mod. This early hoax not only highlighted the sexualization of female characters, but also how internet rumor culture spread before social media. We all know Fortnite, and we all at least played Fortnite once, and we know Fortnite is here to stay forever. But back in 2019, Fortnite was thought to have gone offline for good, or so the internet thought. To end Fortnite's first chapter and transition into chapter 2, they ended it with the Black Hole event, which for those of you who are younger than Fortnite, during the event, the chapter 1 island was sucked into a black hole, and after that was nothing, literally. For the first time, Fortnite went offline. No menus, no matchmaking, no gameplay, no nothing. The game was unplayable for almost 2 days. During the offline period, players joked about Fortnite being offline forever, but eventually these jokes turned into myths and wild theories about Fortnite being deleted forever. Could you imagine all these players putting in massive hours during chapter 1 and even buying multiple skins just for Epic Games to shut down the game for good and run off with everyone's money? That would have been crazy, but that's what some people thought. But after 2 days, the black hole vanished, and chapter 2, along with the new island, was revealed. And to this day, Fortnite is still going strong. When Mario 64 released in 1996, players were exploring Peach's castle courtyard when they found a strange plaque. They couldn't really make out what it said, but they swore it read, "L is real, 2401. Well, what does that mean? Players thought the L stood for Luigi, and the 2401 was a secret code to unlock him, since he wasn't playable in the game. Players tried everything to try and unlock Luigi. They tried collecting 2,401 coins, play for 24 hours and 1 minute, finish every star in secret levels, but nothing worked. For decades, rumors and myths spread about Luigi being a secret character, but Nintendo never addressed it. What they did do was add more gasoline to the fire when they released the DS version of the game, with Luigi as a playable character this time. But then in 2020, something major happened. Nintendo had a massive leak, known as the Giga Leak. Many files leaked online, including fully modeled assets for Luigi from Mario 64 in the 90s. This leak confirmed Luigi was planned for the game originally, or at least planned for their 2-player prototype. Although he wasn't hidden in the final game, he was real in development. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there are any other gaming myths you think I should talk about in a future video, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.